Man, you missed up my flute solo. YouTube, Blow Your Arcane. Podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown. Episode 5, No Jason Kidd. Listen, man. We just glad y'all are here, man. We just here to talk about the things that we like, things that we don't like about the sport that we love, and that's basketball. Listen, man, we got a good one for y'all today, man. This is the recap episode. But if you guys are new, if you guys are into NBA content, whether it's new or old, go ahead and do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here every Monday and Wednesday, man, as we talk all things NBA. And also, too, man, everybody, please hit that like button for us tonight, man. Help us get that algorithm built back up, guys, to help us find more NBA fans like yourselves, man. All right, King. You ready to get to it, man?
I am, bro.
Let's go ahead and get to it. But before we do, man, let's take a really quick second, man, to show some love to Fanatics.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir. All right, King, let's get to it, man. It's time for the recap. Man, look at this, King. Look at the basketball class of 25 Hall of Fame, man. Of course, you got Carmelo Anthony. You got the 2008 U.S. Olympic basketball team. You got Dwight Howard, Sue Bird, Maya Moore, Billy Donovan, Danny Crawford, and Mickey Arison. So not a bad class, man. In this list right here, man, what stands out to you?
Nothing much. I was, I guess, pleasantly surprised that they gave Dwight Howard, first ballot. I thought it was pretty cool. But other than that, bro, it's pretty good. Pretty good Hall of Fame class in general. Everybody, when y'all told me about Billy Donovan and his college, forgot it's not a NBA Hall of Fame, it's a basketball Hall of Fame. So
Basketball.
yeah, it's a nice list. No complaints. Everybody's well deserved, and it's a good class.
So is Dwight still playing overseas?
I don't think so anymore. I think he's done. I think he's officially retired.
Okay, I'm about to say, 'cause I thought that's how that works. Like, you got to be officially retired as a player. I know coaches and GMs and all that, front office people don't have to. They can be in there while they're still, with a job or whatever. But the sports athletes have to be, retired for a certain amount of years before they, finally get in or whatever. But yeah, I don't know why I thought he was still playing. But yeah, man, it's not a bad class. That 2008 team, that was a team that kind of redeemed itself. That's the redeem team.
Yes, I believe it is the redeem.
Yeah, the team. Yeah, after they lost in was it 04?
Yeah,
that was who's on that team, bro?
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan, Iverson. That was the that was the LeBron,
Richard Jefferson,
Carmelo. Yeah, Richard Jefferson. Michael Finley was on that team.
Yeah, Carmelo and them on the bench.
Yeah, Carmelo, D Wade, and LeBron on the bench.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the redeem team. That's the team that Kobe came back for. So shout out to him. RP. But yeah. You got some of the some some Hall of Fame talented women up here. You got Sue Bird. It was definitely no question she was going to be in there. Maya Moore. I don't know why I thought Maya Moore was already in there, but wait, did she just retire?
I feel like she didn't retire too long ago.
Okay, I made that. Yeah, that's what I feel like too. And of course, Billy Donovan is in there for, like King just said, for his collegiate coaching job. Man, of course, he got won 2 championships with Florida, the Joakim Noah, Al Horford, Corey Brewer team that won back to back. So, and I think he's in there because it's NBA coaching too.
Shout out to Corey Brewer.
Shout out to Corey Brewer, man. He got a ring. But yeah, man. I mean, that's the class right there, man. Like I said, man, congratulations to them. Congratulations to Carmelo. I think it was a shoe-in. He's gonna be first ballot. So this is another interesting tidbit. Carmelo and Dwight are going in twice.
Yeah,
because they're both part of that 2008 team. So
yeah,
your boy Darren Williams gonna be a Hall of Famer. King, how you feel?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what's his name is a Hall of Famer? Christian Laettner.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I mean, Christian, I think he's gonna go in. Wait, is he in there for?
I don't think he is. I don't think he is as a player. Is he? Is Laettner in as a player?
You might be right. I just thought that because his collegiate career, I think he would have. Yeah,
but I don't think.
Think about it. That's really what got. Nah, well, I was gonna say really what got Grant Hill in, but
nah, Grant Hill was still like a 7-time All-Star or something like that.
Yeah, like a 70-time All-Star. Yes, that's why I said. That's why I had to stop what I was going to say. Somebody was in there too, mostly because of their collegiate career. Though I can't remember who it was, but yeah, that's the class right there, man.
Yeah, it's a solid class, bro. I'm fine with it. It's wild because is LeBron only player playing still from that team?
Was Chris Paul on that team?
Oh, I think Chris Paul was on that team. So LeBron and Chris Paul both gonna be Hall of Famers while they playing?
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I'm trying to remember who was on. Wait, no, he was not. I was gonna say Anthony Davis, but he wasn't on that team. He was on 2012.
That was Tyson Chandler. Then.
Yeah, Tyson Chandler was on that team.
Yeah,
Chris Tyson, he in Hall of Fame now.
Was Bosh on there? Bosh was on the team, right?
Yes. No.
No, he's on the one before, right?
No. Yeah, Bosh was on 12.
No, the one after. Okay.
Yeah, he was on 12. I'm really trying to think who was on that team. Was that Derrick? No, Derrick was on one of that team. Matter of fact, let's see real quick, bro. While we sitting there thinking about it. Now, let's see.
Got your question.
2008. What's that? U.S. Men Olympics basketball team. Let's see who we got, King. All right. We got. Oh yeah, Dwayne Wade, Bosh.
Bosh was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlo Boozer, Jason Kidd, LeBron James. So Jason Kidd's going in there
again
2 times. LeBron James, Darren Williams, Michael Redd. Shout out to Michael Redd. We talked about him before. Of course, Dwayne Wade, Kobe, Dwight Howard. Okay, Chris Bosh was on that team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 2008.
That's wild. You saying Jason Kidd might try to go in there 3 times?
Oh, you know what? Why am I thinking of I'm getting 2004 and 8 mixed up. So yes, Chris Bosh was on that team. Tayshaun Prince was on the team. Chris Paul was on the team. Carmelo was on the team.
Yeah. So Jason Kidd might try to go for 3 times.
Yeah. Wait, what's Carmelo the lead scorer
for that
year?
One?
I think he was like the lead scorer like every time he played for the Olympic team or like the USA team.
Him, I know Wade went off in the final game. It probably was Carmelo, bro. I wouldn't disagree.
So to answer your question, yes, just Chris Paul and LeBron. Only 2 left, bro. That's crazy. But yeah. All right, man. Let's turn the page to the next one, King. Let's see what we got here, man. Euro dominance, top performers of the week, King. Of course, you got Joker with the 61, 10, 10, and 2 steals performance, and Giannis with 35, 17, 20, and 2 steals, bro. Let's see. Spoiler alert. 1 won a game, the other one lost.
Sure.
What you think, bro?
Awesome performances either way. Joker got to start winning some games when he get 50 plus.
But
you
said Luka, my bad. I hear you.
Hey man, the stat line crazy because it said the only person that had a stat line like him. I think he had like the other day had like a 30-point almost triple double by half or something like that. And it said the only person that had a stat line like that was Luka Doncic. Only other person I was like, that's crazy how he's the only other person.
As a matter of fact, didn't Luka have a 29-point triple double by half?
Yeah, at one time. Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, it still was an incredible performance. He has the most points, I think, in the triple double performance now. As far as 61, because Luka has 60. But yeah, man, like you can't complain. He got 60 and got a triple double. That's what he's doing right now. He's putting up ridiculous numbers. I really think this is his MVP season. I think they're starting to lean towards it. We may get a co-MVP for the first time, but I don't know. If Shea doesn't start winning some more, I think the Joker's probably going to take that away from him again. But a spoiler alert for the I guess the end of the show. But Giannis to me, I told you, becoming like the most underrated player in the NBA now, and that's crazy to say because he's a 2-time MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP champion.
I was about to say you missing one,
but yeah, bro, Giannis just does dumb stuff, and I saw that stat line. I think I sent it to you guys and told you about it, and I was like, that's stupid, bro. He has 35 points. He has 20 assists. Like Giannis getting 20 assists is the part that's like, wow. So you know what he's doing over there, bro. He without Damian Lillard by himself. I'm holding him afloat, but I guess it don't matter for him. So it is what it is. But shout out to both of them for doing dominant things this week, bro. They're killing it. They're 2 of the top 3 players in the NBA.
You heard me say before who the top 3 players in the league were. We see 2 examples right here. You know what I'm saying? But also, King, speaking of top 3 players, we have another player. Los Angeles dominant performance, man. Check this out, man. They beat OKC, King's favorite team, by 27 points. You had Luka, Reeves, and LeBron combined for 69 points to maintain 3rd seed in a tight West race. I was told a lot of things, King. You know, that Luka wasn't going to be able to play with LeBron and all that. And, you know, people said I want AD back, all that. I heard a lot of things. Yeah. But that wasn't even the biggest news, King. This is the big news right here. So OKC struggles. Is it a sign, King? I saw well, you I think you sent us a video of some guys talking about this right here. 520. They were talking about this. So of course they lose to Houston Rocket, man. Shout out to my boy Marcel, man. He called it. He did call it. He's one of those. He's a Houston Rocket fan. He said he's not scared of OKC. He wants to see OKC in the playoffs. He's been talking about that for a long. He wants to see OKC in the playoffs. He said he's not scared of them. Saw it in that game this past weekend. I was able to catch a little bit of that game with them. So he said, yeah, they look good, man. Also, too, we had on Playback. We had the Lakers OKC Thunder game. That was nasty. Luka went out there, acted a fool. Of course, y'all know he was the leading scorer. But that's not even the important part, King. Check this out right here. So in those last 2 games, Shai's only averaged 24 points a game on a negative, plus minus of minus 26. He's 0-2. 1 free throw. Did you hear what I said? Look at my finger. Look at my finger. 1 lonely free throw in 2 games, King. That's not a misprint, y'all. I promise it's not a misprint. This dude's only shot 1 free throw. I had to look it up myself to make sure. Because one of those games, he literally didn't shoot any free throws. Yeah. Then, of course, in the Lakers game, I think it was the Lakers game, he didn't shoot any free throws. Houston game, he shot 1. So, listen, I'm going to say some things. Because we talked about this at the beginning of the season. When certain people kept telling us, ooh, look out for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I told you the story about I was over my pop's house and all his boys was jumping me and stuff, talking about, the OKC Thunder is the best team they ever seen in their life and all this old stuff. You know, they rivaled the 72-10 Bulls, all this whole type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Better than the 86 Boston Celtics. Just all the kind of crazy stuff, bro. And I was sitting there trying to tell them. I said, listen, this is no knock to OKC. All respect in the world, they're a good team. I'm not saying they trash. I'm stooping that low. It's dumb. They are a good team. But I kept trying to tell them the makeup of OKC, and I think the 520 boys that you showed us earlier kind of brought this up too. Their makeup is more for the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
I've said this before too. I don't fear anybody on that roster. If you take away Shea, what else do you have on that roster that's making you say, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do?"
Nothing.
Exactly. Shea's not a bad player, but he's not that guy.
No.
Jason Williams is a good player, but he's not that guy.
No.
I don't care about. We talked about the fact I don't care about them picking up Hartenstein and Caruso. I wasn't scared of that move either. That didn't make me say, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do?" And now we're kind of starting to see that now. Matter of fact, let me find that stat, bro. What was that stat, bro? That they said the OKC is like 9-12
against the playoff teams.
Yeah, get certain most of the playoff teams in the West.
Yep.
I'm just like, bro, that's what I kept trying to tell folks. Like when my pops and them was always trying to tell me, "Oh, they number one in the West." I was like, they were number one in the West last year. And what happened? That doesn't mean anything, bro. Because that's a lot of times too. When you get to the playoffs, it's about matchups.
Yep.
But how we were constructed, I was not scared of OKC. We kept telling folks that.
Yeah.
But my bad. I mean to go on a tangent. What do you think?
No, handy business. You were speaking all facts, all truths that we've been saying here, even before we were this show. But all I really wanted to say was, bro, a few more things that we talked about. I haven't believed in OKC. They're missing a few major things. I think I've said a few times. They have no tough guy on their team. Not to say like you got to be a guy ready to fight and all, but just no enforcer. There's no enforcer on their team at all. So I don't think
they can be out physical easily.
Yes, and
that's
there's nothing you're going to do about
it. Brain for them, but I'm not scared of Hartenstein.
I'll get on the Hartenstein too. There's nothing they can do about it. Two, I think they've been playing ball. Like they're trying to find their next gear. They don't know what their playoff gear is because they haven't found it before. They just been playing basketball. That's why they say regular season type of team. They just play basketball. Other teams are gearing up. Houston Rockets, you see, people were worried about them. They're starting to gear up. They're playing excellent defense now. Ime is a great coach. Has been to the finals before. He's getting his guys like ready. The Lakers, a team again, LeBron and Luka. It's about to be playoff time. You got to get ready. I think OKC is still at that OKC level. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of like they were last year, where they're just there. And I don't know if there's another step they can take in the playoffs. That's always been my question for them. Like when it gets to that time. And a few other points. Hartenstein, bro, we talked about it at the beginning of the year. When they played the Mavericks last year, the best options to do against the Mavericks is to space them out. Like you want to play like the Boston Celtics did, like OKC tried to do last year when they had Chet at the 5. When you went and paid $30 million for Hartenstein, you've now worked, in Luka's favor. Like you've helped them out when you do something like that. I didn't think that helped out at all, especially move Chet to the 4 and do that. So now he now can have a pick and roll guy all day because Jackson Hayes can play. You feel me? Like you can't play Jackson Hayes up the court now because Chet isn't playing the 5. So it made no sense to me when I saw that at the beginning of the season. I told everybody about that. I didn't think Caruso would make a big enough of a deal because he's not a shooter. Like Giddey's off the team, and Giddey's a better shooter now than Caruso is. You feel me? Like, so I thought they had those situations. Yeah, they do have a deeper roster and all that. And one more thing, though, before we get off the topic, that torture chamber stuff. We're going to see how it works the next game. But I kept reminding folks that they somehow gave Lou Dort this torture chamber name while Luka Doncic was hurt. I had saw Luka before then when the Mavericks were down by 30 without Kyrie Irving and all, come back from a 30-point deficit on a 30-0 run and have the lead for a second. They lost at the end of the game. But I've seen Luka multiple times destroy Lou Dort, like with ease. And it was like out of nowhere because he's hurt and you see him struggling against somebody, you're going to raise somebody's stock up and all. But we see what it is. And they had no answer for Luka Doncic, as they still don't. Like, shout out to the 520 boys, like you said before. They said it's crazy that everybody just says this and he just keeps not getting his MVPs and all. But they said, Shea probably is the MVP this year. We give him that credit and all, but the best players on the other team. And none of us are taking Shea over Luka, right, as far as a better player. And all of them said, nah, I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's ridiculous. But, yeah, that's all I got to say about it, bro. Shea, good. He does what he does. He's a good player. Free throws. If they stop giving him free throws, I mean.
You see what happens when you stop giving free throws.
He still, and I think that's the difference of what I feel like Shea and Luka is. You feel me? Like, Like Shea, if you take away them free throws, Shea is a good player. Shea isn't a. I don't think Shea that really is a bucket getter as much as people think he is. He get free throws. Like he don't get buckets as much as people try to say he does. Yeah, when he scores, but he's not Luka in them, bro. Like go get me 70, go get me 60 and stuff like that. That's not him. He need free throws. So if you're not getting free throws, then I mean, is he really better than Kyrie Irving? That's what we're talking about now. There's levels to this, but I'm not going to disrespect Shea. He's playing MVP ball. He's playing on the best team in the NBA, but there's levels to this. As always, is what I said. And I don't have Shea as one of my top 3 players. You just talked about it earlier, the top 3 in the league, and he hasn't knocked on that door yet.
So. Like you said, I'm gonna get on the Dortch Chamber thing. I'm watching the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said Dortch Chamber. Lou Dort is supposed to be a lockdown defender, supposed to lock Luka up. Then why was there so many times during the game where he was running from Luka and running from that assignment? Luka is a leading scorer. He's cooking y'all right now. Why didn't you focus most of your attention on like you did last year in the playoffs when he was hurt? I guess it's easier to say you this and that and this when the guy's hurt. But now as the guy's 100%, he's cooking you and you're running. That makes no sense to me though. I'm like, okay.
I heard somebody give a philosophy on that earlier today. They said wait till this next game because they play them again. I think either today or tomorrow. Or tomorrow, I think it is.
Yeah, tomorrow.
If they do play, because he said he think that they had the centers press up on Luka because Luka been struggling from the 3-point line. His step back had been not going in and all that. So they were trying to like say, we'll just shoot the shot, see if you make it, and he was cooking them or whatever. So we'll see. I don't think it matters. You feel me? Like I don't think you think it matters either. But I mean, but that's the reason they were given. I was like, okay, I guess I kind of understand that as to why he wasn't pressing up. They were trying to play the numbers.
Okay, that's all cute and everything. Like for example, last year we seen all these different type of exotic defenses that these teams were throwing on. We always talk about the fact that Luka is like 2.5 times more double team and triple team more than the next person behind him. And yet he was still getting you like damn near 33 or 34 points a game, right? Yeah. So like that stuff doesn't matter. Like he gonna still carve you up. And then like you gave him guys like a LeBron and a nice little third option in Reeves, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not worried about OKC, bro. I've been saying that even like I said, even before we started this show, bro. I've been saying that I'm not worried about OKC. I've never been scared of OKC. I don't. It's not even about hate, bro. It's just like if you watch basketball, if you've seen Luka and whatever team he's on, how he operates compared to these teams or whatever, bro, then you should already know. Like I don't see it, bro.
They held him under 100. They held him under 100. And to piggyback off of what you just said a second ago, yeah, I never, when you're supposed to be that dude, either on offense or defense, you can't blame scheme. You feel me? Like that, it's no like, well, we played the scheme, so we did this. Well, at some point, if the scheme wasn't working and they were up by, you feel me, 30 points the whole game, then you should have had enough pride to say, well, if I'm in the Dortcher chamber and all that, let me put him in the Dortcher chamber.
Yeah.
Because Shea Gildress did post on his live and all before the game the numbers that Lou Dort had on players and all. So for Luka to go out there and get you 30 real easily, you feel me? You shouldn't allow that. So
Shea might need to stop posting stuff before games, bro.
I told you, Shea going.
He did that same thing. Remember when he posted? What was that?
He falling in love with the pedestal, bro. Like he's embracing the pedestal.
No, I remember when he said, "Oh, what did he say? I make up my losses or something." He said, and then that next game he got drugged. He's like, bro, just stop.
He don't need free throws and all that stuff.
I don't need free throws. One game, well, he's like, oh, I don't need free throws. Okay, you didn't need free throws in this game. What happened?
Yep.
I mean,
he do, but he's embracing. He's a young guy. He's still young. You feel me? Like
I believe him. He don't need him, bro.
But he's embracing the pedestal. Like they're putting him on the pedestal. What he doesn't realize.
Sir, go ahead.
What he doesn't realize though, he get this MVP and all that. He lost last year, and he only won one playoff series so far in his career. If Luka,
how long he been in the league?
Been 7 years, same as Luka Doncic, and he older than him. So if he stays in the league, and I mean, well, he's gonna stay in the league, but if he wins that MVP or whatever this year and doesn't he has to at least he really got to get to the finals, but they got to at least get to the Western Conference Finals to not get drugged. And I feel like if he doesn't get there, I wouldn't bet on him to get to the conference finals. But they gonna destroy him. Like he's he got to win playoff series, bro. That'd be 2 playoff series in 7 years if he made it to the second round.
I'm not saying I want to see that, but I want to see that if it happens. Because the same way you was killing Luka for making it to the finals, I want to see you kill this dude for not making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. He'll never be able to beat Luka for MVP again. If he lost to Luka in the second round of the conference final, something like that. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. I think that's like the way the 520 boys said as far as we wouldn't pick Shea over Luka. I think that's done. He'll be next year be going into his 27th year and all that. So I think that's a wrap. And I don't think we already know. Like, you don't have to ask me. What they do to the game is 2 different things. And I don't know, bro. I don't know what Shea do better than Luka. He'll a tick better on a stealing thing, but I don't want to make it a Luka Doncic thing. But I don't get it. I don't. Last year, they talking about his scoring. This is a historical year that Shea having. I'm like, this is historical.
I saw somebody post on Twitter. They was like, so that means that everything that Luka did last year was BS. Then, if y'all saying that this right here, this the year,
this is historical. I'm like, it ain't historical no more. You comparing it to the past when Luka already eclipsed that last year. You feel me? He eclipsed that last year, so you can't then compare Shea to the past saying this is historical. You got to compare it to Luka's season last year now. But I guess it doesn't exist.
But the only thing is, you adding this. Okay, yeah, you scoring like Luka was last year. But are you affecting the game the same way Luka was as far as the rebounding and the assists and all that?
No.
Okay, then. So what are we talking about, bro?
I have no clue.
I mean, this a prime example. If he's not scoring, what else are you doing? They talking about he was 6th in defensive, player of the year, and then people showing clips of this dude's defense. It's like I've been telling you before. I don't know how he's considered a lockdown defender.
Can he stop PJ Washington?
Like I said, we was ISOing and using him up in pick and rolls. You know what I'm saying, in the playoffs last year. So I don't understand why. Anyway, so I don't want to keep harping on it, but I mean it is what it is. It's just funny how the media pick and choose who they want to hype up and what they want to focus on certain players and stuff like that. Yeah. But like all of a sudden, he's like the golden child. He does no wrong. And the crazy part about it is, it's the fans that are starting to see the BS that's surrounding his game or whatever, right? And it's not the media. The media's still like, oh no, he Jesus. And the fans like, hold on, why he getting so many free throws? Like, what's going on?
He's starting to embrace the James Harden, Joel Embiid, and that's not a good look. That's why he got to win. Because it's starting to be, well, he just want to get like the shine and all that stuff. That's how it's starting to look with SGA. He's just doing whatever.
And what I told you earlier in the season, it's got to be finals. Yeah, got to be finals. I'm sorry.
He nice though. Like I said, he nice. He a top 10 player.
Yeah. But it, like you said before, it's levels. Still levels.
It's levels, and like I said, it's 3 guys that's on a level away from everybody else in the league. And he not on that level. They still looking way down at him. You feel me? That's how I feel. Like they're looking down, like, bro, you down there. So that's how I feel about Shea and them. Shea in a conversation, like, I don't know how he just leapfrogged like Jason Tatum and them. Sorry. I know people go try to kill me because they don't like Jason Tatum, but I don't get it.
Shout out to the Hoop Collective when they were saying that he was better than Giannis.
Oh man.
But yeah, let's go ahead and turn the page here, man.
That's crazy.
King, your boy is at it again, King. At it again. No Timberland.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
No cap.
And no Magoo. No, RP.
Rest in peace.
Listen, man. This man was fined $70K for making a second inappropriate gesture, bro. Mm-hmm. You remember when I asked you a couple shows ago, bro, like T Morant's role in all this?
Yep.
Well, like I'm not the only person who's thinking that.
Somebody else asked.
Somebody else asked that same question. And listen, the reason why I was asking that, because it sometimes it ain't a good look when your dad is kind of out here being the face of the nonsense on the side of the court, bro. You know what I'm saying? During games and stuff like that, and then you turn around and doing what you're doing. That's not a good look, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yo, you got to be a better example for your son, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you talking to him about this? But you said you heard a couple times on interviews that he said he does talk to his son. So he is grown.
He is grown, but it's a bad look when you're sitting on the sideline every game. You feel me? That's
no. I don't think it's not so much a bad look. He's sitting on the side.
No. I'm sorry.
Antics he doing with the yeah.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't be there. He can sit at every game he wants to. It's his son. I'm saying it's a bad look when your son is doing this when you are supposed to be his influence. He's a junior and you're sitting right there. For him to keep doing this while you're sitting there, if you said you talk to him, you feel me? Like you're his dad. And if you talk to him and he's still doing this and saying, you feel me? Like I don't care. My dad has talked to me. That's like, whoa, Ja, what's going on? So I think it's ridiculous though, bro. Like I've heard people try to make excuses for Ja, saying that it's done around the league and stop it for the rest of the league. Bro, are we going to be foolish? Are we not going to add context? Shout out to Jay Will and all that stuff. Are we not going to add context to what's going on? What Ja Morant was caught doing, why he was suspended, and what happened twice beforehand? Like it wasn't a one-time thing that he got caught.
No, it wasn't just him, King. Everybody who's been doing it, according to everybody else, got suspended too. So,
they got suspended for doing that. Like, so because he does that and he does this in a game, everybody else we should be like, come on, man. That's dumb. That's when people come on. That's dumb. Like, why would you even take that stance? That's dumb. Oh man, I know what a toy gun is compared to a real gun. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know what a water gun is compared to a real gun. This dude is known for bringing out real guns. He went and faced, like, I think he had to step in front of, wasn't it court charges and all that as far as pointing guns at people and all before too?
What was it?
Red dots and all that.
Little 17-year-old.
Yeah, he's known for he's constantly in the news for pointing guns at people. So why would he go in the audience all like, that's a threat coming from this guy? If he's known for doing that, this is a threat. Come on, man. But
hey, do Memphis need to trade Ja?
Yes. This
you think it's the Memphis? You think it's the Memphis kind of like atmosphere that's kind of doing it?
Yes. I think for some reason he 3-6 Mafia. I told you. I think he hanging down there with them. He probably with the wrong crowd. That's what I think he was. So they got to get rid of him. They got rid of the coach though, so I don't know if they're gonna. I thought my idea really was when this is all said and done, just trade Ja Morant because they got to choose and give Triple J money. Like Triple J is going to be in the running for defensive player of the year and all that stuff. He's probably not going to get it, but if he would have got it,
he already got defensive player of the year, so he definitely get that supermax. Yeah,
that supermax going to happen. So I wouldn't pay Ja Morant. Same situation. Like let him go. I would trade him, but they got rid of Taylor Jenkins, so. I guess they're going to keep Ja Morant, but I mean, it's the Grizzlies, so.
Like, I really want to know. Have you heard any interviews or anything of him talking? Has there been any press conferences of him talking?
You saw when he talked, he was lying. Remember when he talked about Adam Silver and apologizing after the first one? Then he went right ahead and did the second one. So now he's against the world. It's Ja this, Ja that. He tweeting and all that stuff like he a villain and all that. This dude. Bro, he is Ja Morant, bro. He like 6'2", 160 soaking wet. This dude, Ja Morant, bro. He gotta chill, man.
Now, I wonder if this is gonna be like where it's gonna affect his marketing as far as like sneakers and all that stuff.
I mean, they took Kyrie's shoes.
I was gonna say that, but I'll let you say it because he got his endorsements and things taken away. I just wonder if this guy is constantly getting, opportunity after opportunity and getting second chance, bro. And I mean, when is he gonna learn? You know what I'm saying? Because he got suspended last year or whatever it was. And it's like fined $75K, which that probably don't mean nothing now. He made so much money off court. Yeah, exactly. He made so much money off court. So he probably not gonna miss that $75K.
You say he got a shoe deal? You said he got a shoe deal. Didn't you just say that? You said Nike with him, so he ain't gonna worry about $75K. This dude ridiculous, bro. Like I said, I don't wish anything bad to happen to him because he's a brother and all. Like, bro,
no. I don't wish nothing either. But it's like, what is it going to take for you to straighten up?
He needs to be straightened up. That's basically what it is. Like he needs to be something got to affect him where he straightens up. Because if not, who knows what it leads to? You feel me? Like he has to have a rude awakening. Like something is wild. Like this dude is tripping. He's been suspended. He's been
Dang,
fined.
25 games ain't gonna wake you up.
Yeah, bro. Like if he gets suspended again for it, like that's probably a whole season, damn near. You feel me? They're gonna give it to him.
Yeah,
So
he can probably hit you with a half. Yeah, after the next time,
that might be his career. That's what I'm saying. He's close to his career ending, and we're watching it. I think we talked about Kanye before, and I'm like, people watching him just crash. You watch another brother crash out. He's crashing.
Bro, listen, I hate to bring this up, bro. I hope it feel like the old man telling you to get off his line. But if David Stern was still the commissioner,
yeah, John Morant.
It'd been a wrap. Yeah, it'd been a wrap, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. David Stern last name was Stern for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, John Morant. I hope he get it right, man. Because that's a talent, bro. That's gonna be wasted, bro. Because he want to, be a knucklehead or whatever.
What is he trying to be?
I don't know, bro. Like who are you trying to prove yourself to out there? I don't understand.
Might have bullied him or something, bro. Like I don't. It's like it's cringy. You feel me? Like it's like it's ugly. Like I don't know what he's doing. What is he? Yo, he's smallest guy on the court doing all that stuff, bro. Like this dude, bro. There's more stuff I could say, but I don't even want to go that deep into it because I'm like, I don't want to destroy John Morant like that. But the way he acting, bro, like maybe he got one. You feel me? Like I don't know, bro. He acting gangster like maybe he got one. So I don't know, bro.
But yeah, man, that's all we got tonight, man, for the recap. So let's go ahead and show some love, man, to Playback, man.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Rocking with your boys for another episode, man, of the Cap and Crown podcast, man. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, into NBA content, guys, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here, man, every Monday and Wednesday, man, as we talk all NBA content. Also, to everybody, do us a huge favor, man, and hit that like button tonight, man. Help us build the algorithm up to find more NBA fans like yourselves. Also, too, this Friday and every Friday morning, y'all, we have shows for the members of the channel. So if you guys want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button and join us here every Friday morning, man, as we have our members only post game, or should I say member only shows for Fridays. Also, too, man, follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeks, as we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television with me and my cuz Will. We'll have a show sometime this week, man. Got some trailers that just dropped from CinemaCons. We're gonna definitely talk about that. Might have an idea, man, where we can kind of do some watch-alongs with the trailers, man. I'm gonna have to run it by cuz. Shout out to Playback. But I'm gonna talk to cuz about it. I kind of got an idea, but yeah. So yeah, follow me on Cuz We Geeked, man, on my other channel, man. Like I said, I think there's probably some more news. So Spider-Man news came out, and I think some more Avenger news is gonna come out. So yeah, Kings, anything else I'm missing, man?
Follow us on our new channel as well. We Talk Combats. You can find it on YouTube as well. We gotta make a drop, I guess, for it. We should be starting our first show on Sunday, April 27th. That's the week after WrestleMania. So we'll start our weekly recap show on Sundays there. Share more, guys. You got to help us out. We're on a new algorithm. We're trying to meet new folks. We're trying to, grow again. So help us out by sharing this all over the place. You know where to find us, all our socials, Cap and Crown Pod. Shout out to Jeff. I saw him in the chat. And also I just wanted to click this one question. Right? I know we ain't done the questions tonight, but Hotline Bling is a good song. Wait, y'all done with the Mavericks? Where you been, Hotline Bling? I'm gonna say it to you like I said to everybody else. You must have been done with the Mavericks,
bro. We just,
bro. It's been
what,
come back like
now?
Y'all done with the Mavericks. Like you're obviously done with the Mavericks too, Hotline Bling.
If you come back 3 months later, bro, That's wild.
Yeah, that's it though.
But yeah, shout out to Empire Jeff, man. Y'all follow Empire Jeff, man, on Empire Jeff TV, man. He covers all Lakers and Dodgers sports, y'all. So go ahead and hit him up, man. Follow him, help him get his subscriptions up. And we're gonna have a special guest on Wednesday, man. Shout out to our boy Daryl, man. Laker Daryl gonna be on with us, man. Gonna hit us some debate.
I was gonna say Jeff, one of the reasons we do this show now.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff, man. Shout out to Jeff. But yeah, so we'll be back here, man, on Wednesday. So you guys come join us here on Wednesday, man. We'll be back. Members, y'all can join us on Fridays, as y'all know. Like, subscribe, share, all those good things, y'all. And with all that being said, man, we out this piece.
Yes, sir.
Captain Crew.